Hope you guys missed these ramblings, but also, yeah, because people are nicer here. So I don't know how I'm gonna see my son. Like, I don't know what, because it's 8-hour drive, one way. Not that it's that horrible, but also I'm the only one that drives. That's okay, because, you know, I don't mind it, especially if I have somebody with me, and I don't know how that would go. I don't want him to think I don't want to see him. This is pretty restful here, peaceful here. Mostly peaceful here unless I get triggered, but you know, you can get triggered anywhere. I just, sorry. So, yeah, I'm sorry, there's a lot of fucking me not saying much or anything. And I do want to talk, I just don't want to say overshare, but also, you know, like Spirit, they don't really care about labels, about, like, relationship labels. And they also, like, I don't know what they're doing out there exactly, but you probably hear it. And we live right by the interstate. Or he lives right by the interstate. But, anyways. Like when I was with my ex, he had a pendulum that he was trying out. You know, the pendulum, you ask the questions and it's circles or goes or whatever, you know. And he asked them it if, because you just connect with your higher self, and he asked it if we were twin flames, and it said yes, but I'm just like, that was wrong. But also, Spirit don't know what the fuck, man. They're like, what? Like, he also asked it about, because that was 2020, and he was asking it about the pandemic and stuff, and they were like, what? Huh? It was like acting confused, because like the words that we use isn't what they do sometimes, so they're like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I heard a few people talking a few years ago. Yeah, a few of them, they're on the twin flame journey, they thought they were whatever, and then they're just like, nah, fuck, this ain't it. And that's happened. I know there's more people that are like that. They'd be like, that's so toxic. And then for a while, I was like, not ready to be at that point, because I was like, nah, you're thinking, because you've only dealt with a karmic. Well, I still think the journey is real, or whatever, and I still think that they are real, but maybe they go by a different thing. And also, everybody's journey is different in general, let alone if you're on one of those journeys. So, I was like telling my inner self, like, I must not have been on one. She'd be like, who says you're not? I'm just like, I don't know, just assumed, because the person I thought isn't, because you're not supposed to be able to cut the cords to it or burn the contract. Because that was a soul contract. I don't know, like that big old thing that I had, like, last month it was. Like, I joined a huge group Reiki thing, like, the day after, but the day before. Because it's how Spirit works, you know, they'd be like, we know that you're gonna do this, so we're gonna do a little ceremony thing of our own the night before, and that's what happened, and then we burned all of the past contracts, and so, like, and that included unplugging the cords that was energetic cords. And I was like, are you sure? My inner self was like, yeah, that's what it meant. But then, like, the person, it actually made me detach more from them. Although, kind of recently, they were trying to tap in, and I could see their face trying to. So sometimes I can see things in my third eye, and it's usually like the person's face, Now, if I see that, like, clear as fucking day, your face, that means I know you're tapping in. You're tapping into me. You're checking in on me energetically. Doesn't always happen, but that's what was happening. It kept trying to happen. I was like, go fuck away, go fuck away. And my inner self was like, the fuck out of here. And they did. Like, she likes pew pews and I like stabby stabbies. So energetically, sometimes we just pull them out on each other. It's okay. Yeah, anyways, I'm really being super weird right now, but that's what happens. The other night in my head, me and her were having a sword fight, you know, fencing. Never mind. I don't know. I'm very, very, taboo. I have an 8th house moon. What do you expect? Oh, but anyways, like, I wasn't, you know, spirit will try to prepare you to go into that direction, like, but into the direction you're supposed to. But if you're not ready, they're not gonna be like, they're gonna let you figure it out, kind of just guide you. This is what they do, and then it's like, that's what's happened. Like, and sometimes I'd be like, maybe that's the case, and they just like, we're not gonna push the issue, but you know, and I wasn't ready for it, and then one day, which I already said before, one day I was just like, and it was in September, I was like, you know what, I don't give a fuck if this motherfucker ever comes back or not. I don't care anymore. Because how can this be? How can this be? How is it that you wait? You say you're not waiting on them, but you are. You still are. You're not allowing other people to love you. And if that's your fucking path, I guess that's your path. But I couldn't do it anymore. It was literally killing me. It was detrimental to my health. Not being open to receive love. Let somebody else love me. Who could treat me better. Who's actually available now. Whatever, you know, like, people have their own lessons, it's fine, but you shouldn't have to wait on them to act right or whatever. That's just, I don't know. Other people had talked about that and I wasn't ready to hear it, and I was just like, no, whatever, no, they're wrong. Well, now I'm ready to hear it, and I'm like, you're actually right. It resonates with me anyways. Maybe it's just right for me and other people who feel this way, whatever. We're all here to experience shit our own way. So if you still resonate with, and I get it, people be like, you're not actually waiting on the person, you're choosing yourself. Yeah, you know. Also, there's that thing where, see, like, the neighbors across the way. Stay there. So, love you, good night. They seem really sweet. Seem really, like, cool, like, really, what's the word, like, family, community oriented, so that's good though. Anyways, this video is